in a crowded bar on a weeknight is not a place you'd normally find me. But after the week I just had, it's much needed. I take one of two remaining seats at the bar. The bartender approaches. I order my favorite cognac, as tequila wouldn't quite take the edge off as needed. I shut my eyes for a brief moment as I take both index fingers to massage my temples. An unfamiliar woman's voice says, "Rough day?" Without even looking up, I said, "You don't even want to know." Again, the unfamiliar woman's voice says, "Try me." I began stating, "You know I would, but," as my eyes slowly opened, and suddenly, I forgot all words. I, her. What's wrong? Cat's got your tongue? My thoughts and eyes on the same page saying no, but hopefully later it will. I say I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. She said, "Don't be, because I want to hear about this day. Is this seat taken next to you?" I say, "It is now." And suddenly, nothing else even matters. My eyes can't stop staring. I was lost in her big brown eyes, her full red lips, short curly hair, and the milkiest of chocolate skin. Her scent was enchanting, like nothing I've ever smelled before, like a bouquet of fresh lilies picked by God himself. She signaled the bartender. "The usual, Jasmine?" She said, "Yes, please." He said, "Coming right up." And yes, I'm still staring, because why is she this beautiful? And here alone, on a weeknight. Bartender returns and says, "Old-fashioned for the lady," and set the drink down. I immediately tell him to put it on my tab, please. She put the straw to her lips, takes a small sip just to make sure it's to her pleasure. She smiles at me and says, "That was mighty kind of you," as she paused for me to say my name. Yet again, after that smile, I was lost for words. Joe, or Joseph. "What should I call you?" she says. "Either is fine with me," I say. "Well, Joseph, tell me about this day," she states. "Jasmine, right?" She nods in agreement. "Can we talk about everything else?" She smiled and said, "Of course, Joseph." So we did just that. We talked and drank and laughed and talked and drank and flirted and talked. Did I mention we drank? Small touches here and there. A hand here, hand on her thigh there. She scratched my beard with her nails, and I would move any piece of hair that threatened to get in the way of her face. Next thing you know, last call. She said, "Oh, wow, Mr. Joe. You done kept me out all late. Shame on you." We laughed and smiled more. She pulled out her phone, and in 2 minutes flat, she said, "My lift will be here in 3 minutes." I told her, "Well, I'll walk you out." I pay the tab. We exit the bar. She gets a call. She answers and says, "Yeah, I think I see you. I'm in the middle of the block next to the alley." She hangs up and says, "My lift is right here, but this was fun. Just the night I needed." I said, "I agree. I forgot all about my bad week." She said, "Not me brightening up your night." Me, and did. We laughed hysterically. I said, "Since your phone's out, let me put my numerical identifier in it." She smiled and laughed. "I like how you said that." Her lift pulled up, window rolls down, lady says, "Jasmine." She told her, "Yeah, that's me, 1 sec." I told her I hope to see her again soon, but Def texted me to let me know she made it home. She said, of course. She came closer and we leaned in, her placing her arms around my neck for a warm embrace. She kissed me on both cheeks like the French do. I smile and she looks deep in my eyes and she says, I'll see you later today, okay? I said, okay. She says, give me a kiss so I know you mean it. She grabs my face and slowly starts to pull it towards hers. Next thing you know, my stupid ass alarm going off as I wake up on the couch alone. Love Jones on the TV. I forgot to set the damn timer. I cut the TV off. I can't believe I'm telling you all this. Man, I'm gone.